Welcome to Math with Mr. Strands. This is lesson 4, Matthew C, pre-algebra. Very similar to my last video. This time we're just dividing positive and negative numbers. Last video was multiplying positive and negative numbers. So same concept. All right, so in this video, if you have a positive divided by a positive, you're going to have a positive answer. If you have a negative divided by a positive, you're going to have a negative answer. If you have a negative divided by a negative, you're going to have a positive answer. Okay, so same concept when you're dividing. So number one, we got negative 35 divided by 5. Okay, notice that this is a fraction. I always tell my students this, a fraction bar, okay, is the exact same thing as dividing. Right? Fractions and division, they're basically the exact same thing. You're taking the numerator, which is the top number, you're dividing it, this is the fraction bar, the dividing bar, by the denominator, which is the bottom bottom number. All right, so number one, we have negative 35 divided by a positive 5, so we know we have a negative divided by a positive, so our answer is going to be a negative. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Okay, number two, we got two negative signs. So that means you're going to have a positive answer. 49 divided by 7 is 7. Okay, number three, we got 48 divided by a negative 6 is going to give us a negative 8. Number four, 54 divided by 9, both positives, which means you're going to have a positive answer of 6. Okay, number five, 15 divided by 3, both positives, means you're going to get a positive 5 as your answer. Number 6, 24 divided by a negative 6, you're going to have a negative answer of 4. Okay, number 7, negative 28 divided by negative 4 is going to give a positive answer of 7. Number 8, negative 56 divided by 7, you're going to have a negative answer of 8. Number 9, we have gone now from the fraction bar to the division symbol. Division house, box, whatever you want to call it. So we have negative 30 divided by a positive 6. You're going to get a negative 5. Okay, number 10, 48 divided by a negative 8. I'm going to get a negative 6. Number 11, negative 5 divided by negative 15 is going to give you a positive answer of 3. And then number 12, 63 divided by negative 9, you're going to get a negative answer of 7. Okay, number 13, it says use a dot to show where each integer is located on the number line. Sometimes this is referred to as graphing the number. The first two have been done for you. So then let's go to number 15. We have the number 5. Okay, so you need to plot the number 5. Unfortunately, when I made this copy, I neglected to put number 5 over here. So we're going to say that this is number 5 right here. I'm going to go ahead and plot that number by just filling in a circle. Okay, and then number 16, we got negative 2. So you find negative 2 on the number line, which is right here, and I'm going to fill in that circle. Okay, number 17, true or false, all whole numbers are positive and 0. That is going to be a true statement. Whole numbers cannot be negative, right? They have to be positive or 0. Okay, number 18. The team has a loss record for the tournament of negative 25. They lost the same number of games every week for 5 games. What is the weekly loss record? Okay, so this is basically asking us to divide negative 25 divided by 5 weeks. You're going to get a negative answer. So they lost 5 games per week. Okay, number 19, Alex was $144 in the hole. That means she has lost $144 at the end of the year. If he had the same amount of debt every month, express the amount he was in the hole at the end of the month. So negative $144 divided by, there's 12 months in a year. You're going to have a negative answer because you got a negative divided by a positive. So it's going to be a negative $12 each month. And number 20, Seth thought his heating oil tank was full, but found it was down 30 gallons. If the tank was leaking 5 gallons a day, how many days has it been leaking? So again, you're going to do negative 30 divided by, it was leaking 5 gallons a day. So they want you to represent that with a negative 5, which means you're going to have a positive answer since you have a negative 30 divided by a negative 5. Okay, so it's been leaking for 6 days. All right, and that is lesson 4 of Matthew C. Pre-Algebra.